Hello, I'm JeQuita Zachary Johnson. I'm an author, speaker, singer-songwriter, and an educator. I have a specialist degree in teacher leadership, a master's degree in early childhood education. I have a bachelor's of arts in music and business and an associate's degree in music performance. I also hold a reading endorsement. It is my passion to make learning fun and engaging, and also to make difficult concepts easy. It was this passion that caused me to write the book, Gary the Greater Gator. Students in my kindergarten and second grade classes never grasped a clear understanding of which sign stood for greater than and which sign stood for less than. Climax is the highest point of the story. Okay, it's like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen? He comes to that third house, oh my goodness, how's he gonna get this pig? That's the highest point of the story. What next? And then we saw those steps. That's the following. We saw those steps that he took. And then finally, at the end of the story, we see the resolution. I knew I had to figure out a better way to make this difficult concept easier to grasp. I now use my book when I have to teach the Common Core standards addressing greater than and less than. My students no longer struggle with this concept. I am certain if you get this book and utilize the learning tools located in the back of the book, I'm certain your students and your children will never have problems figuring out these signs. And I want you guys to think about your story. What's going to happen at the beginning of your story? We have the setting. We have our characters already. So now we're going to quickly look at this story. We're not going to talk about the conflict so much, but what's going to happen at the beginning of our story? After my book was published, I ran into people wanting to write a book. They had great ideas and concepts, and they didn't know how to get started. So I developed a workshop entitled Write On. I teach writers how to develop their story with characterization and plot development. I also teach theme. Workshop attendees leave with an outline of their very own story. I also host a workshop entitled Gary Time. It's a kid's version of Write On. Students write and illustrate their own story. They also engage in the wonderful lessons from Gary the Greater Gator, and they learn the Gary Greater dance as well as the Gary the Greater song. If you would like to purchase Gary the Greater Gator or attend any one of our workshops, the Write On workshop or Gary Time, please visit our website at www.jequita.com. That's www.jequita.com, or like us on Facebook at Gary the Greater Gator Book. See you soon.
I was sitting down thinking how our life is a novel, our life is a story. And I was thinking to myself, the problems that I'm facing and the attempts to solve it, and then just solutions. I just think this is just a really good overall thing to have.